Hello guys, Wahoo here, back in another video. This time around with a little bit, as you probably saw from the thumbnail and the title, a little bit of a sad Friday video. Usually I spend these Fridays opening Gandas, which is a little bit more upbeat, and I won't drag you down too much in the sadness or anything like that because it's not that big of a mistake maybe. I guess it's very on whatever you guys, it's kind of a viewpoint I guess, in what way you see this, but to me it was some mistakes that I just wanted to show you guys, and also so you might not do the same mistakes as I have, because I've done two mistakes of recent, basically last couple of days. I made a few mistakes, so let me explain you to the whole story so you guys sort of is up to date on everything that what happened and why things unfolded as they did. So the first, really not a mistake, I was pretty lucky actually to make myself a ring box for the Boomeranger, and then is one of the ring boxes that are guaranteed you to get yourself a crystal 4 ring. They sell pretty well, and I was lucky enough to sell it from 8.9 million, and I wasn't expecting to sell it for that, and I didn't expect, I posted on the Discord, I was like, whoa, I actually sold it like the day after or something like that. And maybe there's, I hope there's somebody out there that worth spending 8.9 million flux. So you might be wondering, cool, okay, great, that's not a mistake. No, it's not really a mistake at all. It's actually pretty lucky. So I guess it's first lucky and then very unlucky, I guess. I don't know. But then I actually said on stream, and I thought I was going to follow up on it. I was going to do my gardening batches. And one of the gardening batches is that you need to loot collect 1 million items. So this 1 million items is not just like, faces and hats and stuff like that. It's, the eyes you get and stuff like that. Basically, if I go right over here to the gardening bench, I hope you guys can see it. It's sort of all these items down here, especially the eyes, right? So I got ahead, and this is my first mistake. I went ahead, and this is sort of just a mindset that I sometimes am, and I put it in my mind and say, I should just buy everything up, all the eyes, so I can loot collect these eyes, and then get the million items, because you can loot collect them and then actually take it back, because the batch does not go away even though you refund all the items. So if I go back over here into the composter, you can see right here, I can go ahead and there's some items in here. Of course that gets shut out, but you can see there's some fish in here because I've been fishing a little bit, but these I can take back, and actually I can take all these fish back. And if I was to get the fishing badge of 15,000, if I loot collect all the fish at the same time, I could actually take all these fish back, and then that would work like that. And the same thing for the eyes. I can just show you real quick. Let me just do the corn on the cob. I'm gonna loot collect these. That's gonna be to the batch, right? But if I go back to this one, you can see you can just take it back. But if you have obtained the batch, it's not gonna go away even though you basically took it back. But you do have to have 1 million items loot collect at the same time. It doesn't have to be the same items. You can just do different items and stuff like that. So that's cool. All right. But the mistake I made was that I just went ahead on the auction or the marketplace, I'll say auction house, and I just went for eyes and I just started buying up things. And I didn't really look too much at the price, and now the price is basically 8.8 or whatever. But I bought something for maybe a lot more because I wasn't looking at the price. I was just buying everything up because I was in the mindset that I just had to get the million items so I could do it, because I was sort of like, I'm this deep. And it spun off that I said on stream that if I sell these 8.9 box, or just about 8 million, whatever it is going to end up, if I get it sold, then I will start working on these batches, because the million items is really a lot. So my mistake was that I should have looked at prices and just bought whatever there was. So you can see some of it is selling back. So I can go ahead and collect these. Those not anymore there, but I can go ahead. I should have looked at the prices and just bought like when it was at a price that I was, and then slowly getting myself the item. Instead of paying maybe 50 or 20 per item, I should have just waited until there was some on that, and then slowly work myself up. And that was cool. Spend about like 20 million or something like that on items, and I'm gonna get I'm not gonna get all that flux back because they're gonna sell at a lower price. I could have put it at a high price, but they're probably never going to sell because well, there might be somebody coming by that do the same mistake as I, but I have so many I want to get rid of, so I'm just going to sell it. But it's not a big deal in that sense because I'm going to make some of that flux back. But the thing is that this flux also goes back into the community, so that's sort of what makes me feel it's okay mistake, but it is a mistake, and I just wanted to share that with you. So the second mistake that I did was that I started selling out of my stuff. As you can see, I just wanted to make I just had all these stuff lying around, and I was just sort of like, why don't I just start selling some of this stuff, because it's just lying around, I'm never really using it. I just start selling. And the mistake that I made was that I was selling these styles of prices. As you can see, they sell pretty well, these, and they're also quite rare, but they sell pretty well. So what happened was that I was looking up prices. You can just click here, right? You can see how much each of them is. Right now, the lowest is this or whatever, 25,000 each. So might have to repurpose those, but that's not really the point. But the point is that I right here had a style selling that I went to here and I saw, okay, so now the price is this, so I want to lower the price a little bit, like with 100 or something like that. So I have the lowest price, so they actually do get sold, right? That's all great and cool and all that stuff, but the problem was that I'm not sure if it was my mistake or my mouse mistake, but I did not click this tab, the sell tab, and cancel it. I clicked this one instead. And since I also have a mod that's not really for this, for the marketplace, but you get a confirmation usually, but I have a mod, and this could also be the mod's fault. I could just not run this mod, but the mod basically does is that when you go here and you go into gems and you buy these, you don't get a confirmation, you just buy them, and it basically so when you have as much as this I have, it's going to be a lot of clicks. So if you click this, confirm, click confirm, click confirm. Usually I don't do that very much, but this also sort of does the same thing. So I wasn't on this tab, so instead of me clicking cancel, I said buy, and I bought one for 20 million. So that's why I have so many. Like you can see, there's 700 here, down here, that is for sale. So I bought 700. That's why I have so many right here in the tab right now. I did get sold 100, but I'm trying to sell all these. It is 2.7 million, but it also is pretty crazy. So yeah. And then there was my mistake with spending, because I don't need these. I was trying to get rid of them because I wanted to make some flux, and now I might not get the same. This over time will be sold back, but I will still be missing some flux. I'm not gonna get the same price because I don't know. I don't remember what this was sold for, but I just know that I was about 70 million, and then I hit this button, and I have sold a few things in here and there. Some of the other stuff right here. Yeah, so why am I saying all this? Just look at, just be more careful. That's the one thing. But what you can also do, if you do, maybe you don't have 50 million, but maybe you have a couple of million. If it's not in your inventory, you can't buy it. And how do you get it out of your inventory? You can't have it all in your personal stash. You go, of course, to the flux storage. And of course, it is going to cost you a lot of glim. This is actually going to cost all my glim. But I'm not sure what glim goes for. I think it goes for like 1-to-1. So this would be 400,000 I would lose, because you don't get that back, because you basically click it here and then you get whatever you want back. But the thing is that these cannot be used on the market. So if I go ahead and put it all into mega flux tanks, I can't accidentally spend 20 million on it. And sure, you have to go back and forth, but this is a low price, 400,000. It would be I would be so happy to spend 400,000 instead of 20 million. Yes, I'm gonna get it back, but I'm just not gonna get back what I had before. So unfortunately, yeah, that is my mistakes that I've made recently. So now I'm really hoping that somebody's gonna buy it. If nobody's gonna buy it, of course, at some point somebody's gonna buy it, but I don't know what price. So I'm gonna lose out on some flux, and you might be, oh yeah, 2.7 million is still a lot of flux. You would probably love to have 2.7. I don't know. I think everybody would love to have 2.7 million, just any. But if I bought these at 30, you know, I lost 30,000 flux, right? 30,000 flux that just, you know, went out of my inventory for no reason, just by a mistake. This is also per box, so, you know, 7. So that's about even like maybe 100,000, 200,000 flux that just, you know, went away. That wasn't supposed to went away. That's the point. Like, I wasn't supposed to buy these. I was just supposed to sell these ones that I had. And also, again, I'm selling the eyes to a lower price than but again, I'm not too devastated over it because I do have some flux left, if you can say it like that. But it's just a, you know, a hassle to. I hope that it just gets sold. I just hate having it lying around now. I just want to get rid of it. But the positive side is that hopefully somebody out there now is running around with 20 million, and that's also why I decided to. If you don't know, I also opened the Trove Wonder boxes, right? I open Wonders right here, not these, but I do buy the boxes now. Instead of buying from an NPC, I buy them from from the marketplace. So that million flux that usually it's 100 boxes, like what here. These goes back into the community instead of just going to the NPC. So yeah, and these are actually very low priced at the moment, so that's actually pretty nice. Actually, that's actually pretty nice. They're usually 20,000 more or something like that, but I don't mind, like spending that. But it's just that's the positive of all this. But I just, like I said, I wanted to make this video to make you guys know that, be careful if you have a flux. Maybe you 20 million, you just made it to 20 million or 25 million, whatever, and you're like sort of trying for a Ganda and you make the same mistake as I have. And sure, you can resell that stuff back, but you're just not gonna get the same price unless you bought them for cheaper. That is some people that do. They flip the market, they know what the prices are, buy it up, and then sell it cheaper to other people. So yeah. Just wanted to make this video. Hopefully it wasn't too sad. I hope you guys enjoyed it still, because I made some mistakes, and this is just, I tried to make it a little bit dramatic. I know, but just a couple mistakes, and I wanted to share this right now. So Ganda videos will be coming back. I just want to get all this stuff sold now, and before I start, putting out more flux and buying more and suddenly making more mistakes. So I'm just taking it very slow and getting everything sold, and then probably next Friday I'll put out a Ganda video again. But yeah, wasn't too happy with myself clicking here. I actually ordered a new mouse because I'm pretty sure that this mouse is malfunctioning sometimes. But I think when it comes down to it, I'm probably just myself making the mistake. So yeah, just make sure that you're on the right tab and maybe not have the mod that I have, but usually, well, in the 6 years, it hasn't failed me, but I guess one time is the first. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your Friday. Make sure that you check out Luxion in the hub. I think we got we actually got the real Luxion today, I'm pretty sure. I posted it on the Discord. You guys can go check out the Discord. It's there, the picture. Either me or Kata will post it there, so you guys don't know what the inventory is, if it's normal Luxion or dark Luxion. So yeah, don't be a fool like me. Check out what you are on the tabs. Be on the sell tab, sell your stuff. And hope you enjoy your Friday weekend, all that stuff. And remember, next week is gonna be we're probably gonna have the event for not the next week. Sorry, week after that. That's what I mean. 2 weeks, week and a half. Tuesday the 7th. That's what I mean. June. We'll probably get the new event intro. But anyways, there's just a rant on everything, I guess. Hey, news. I don't know. No, okay. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.